Hey everyone, ArchTalko here, welcoming you back to Xenoblade Chronicles. In the previous episode, we had, we had this. You know, no big deal, just like the greatest side quest chain in the history of Xenoblade ever. So, today we have some pretty exciting stuff in store. First off, I have a very cool little Junks MONADO skin going on, another variation off of our Mechon skin, but more importantly, we have a lot of really great rewards waiting for us by the end of all this. So, without further ado, let's kick it off with, right on cue, Miss Prox here.
What's that noise? It's giving me the creeps.
Welcome.
Oh, you've been talking to Ice?
You really don't discriminate, huh? But he's actually pretty amazing. He has this incredible empathy. It's like he takes people's worries and makes them his own. Interesting. Well, we'll definitely have to give him a visit at some point, but
Hey, do you have a minute?
I need to talk to you. I've got this problem, you see. Do you know what I'm talking about? Could you go into more detail? Is your problem the fact that your design is actually too good? You're putting us all to shame, man. Her design is so good.
But okay, here's the thing. It's my job to collect spring water from Zack Spring. But lately, I've been hearing these weird noises around there. It's creeping me out so badly. I'm too scared to do my job. You know how that silver Mechon fell into the beach recently? It sounds like the creepy noise is coming from that, but I'm too scared to investigate it properly and find out what it is. So, could you go and check what's making the noise? If it is the silver face making that noise, we can't ignore it. It's scaring the villagers, so we have to go and check it out. We can't have a whole bunch of panties running around here after all. Well, whatever. I just need you to find out what's making the noise.
And with that, we get mysterious noises. So, one of the very few quests that actually rewards some drones for Fiora, so that's pretty dope, but...
Great, that's the spirit. When you know what's causing the noise, come find me.
No problem. Leave it to me.
Shulk, be careful, okay?
Make sure you don't overdo it. I'll be fine, because you're with me, Fiora. Oh, snap. Oh, snap, I can Shulk put it on the schmooze, just laying the sauce thick with his gal Fiora. Oh, hey, baby. Hey, Toots. Oh, you like that? Ooh. Oh, you feeling it? You really feeling it? Oh, I know I am. Oh, I know I am. Okay, well, maybe she's not. Either way, let's go back to good old Silver Wreckage. Check out what could be going on. I mean, would it be beyond Egil to put in like a self-detonation device? You know, say if the face Mechon technology gets into the wrong hands, the enemy hands, if you will? I don't know. What I do know is that very faintly, you can hear this humming in the background, but this is the cause of the sound. Let's go and tell Prox. Get the external sensor, and you'll notice that right when we got that, the noise went away, and also the glowy light on the head is gone now. And if we check it out, oh, there it is, okay. If we check it out, monitors external movement and issues danger alerts. So, it was basically just a motion sensor. Honestly, I feel like a detonator would be a little bit more interesting, but hey man, it's neither here nor there. Let's go back to Prax.
Welcome.
Oh, lately, Kazat seems frustrated about something. It's plain to see. He's never been able to conceal his emotions.
Interesting. We might be a little bit of foreshadowing for later on. I don't know. Didn't hear it from me, but either way, Prox, we did it, honey. And girl, if you're gonna stay in the water, you're gonna rust up, my girl.
So that was it? Its external sensor was reacting to a nearby Crabble.
Well, now I know what it is. I don't know why I made such a fuss.
But I'm glad that we can go to the beach knowing we won't get eaten.
I'm glad everything worked out.
That's great, Shulk. You really did a good job. Well, I had you to help.
Oh, those cuties. Thank you so much.
Take this as a thank you. You've earned it.
Sure did, man. I mean, again, if that would have been a heckin' bomb, like, that would have been on you, Prox. I'm just saying. But for that, we do get some new drones for Fiora, so it's gonna be pretty dope. We'll probably equip them maybe next episode or so. You know, the girl who picks up junk around here. Oh, Prox, are you like a salvager sort of machina? Oh. Nice. Well, apparently she and her sister are in the repairing business. Interesting, right? We might be kind of foreshadowing to maybe someone we're talking to a little bit later on. I don't know. You didn't hear it from me. Maybe there's a rhyme to the reason. Who knows, really? Well, what I do know is that we have another gal to talk to. And that gal is none other than Natalia. Let's get a good angle here.
Yes.
What am I gonna do? I really have to get it to them. I assume from their expression that this matter bothers them. Hey, maybe you can help. I don't mean to burden you with this, but I need some help here. I need to get food to the villagers keeping watch outside the village. Thing is, I haven't been feeling well lately, and I can't bring myself to go out. They look forward to me taking them their meals every day. If only someone else could take the meals to them for me, wink wink nudge nudge, then everyone would be happy. If only there was just some plucky Xenoblade protagonists that could just take my meals for me. We could deliver the food to them on your behalf. You should not overexert yourself if you are feeling out of sorts. Oh, that's so sweet of you to say. I think I'll take you up on your kind offer. I'm not at all like guilty. I almost like guilty pleasuring you into taking on that quest. That's not the right phrase for that. It's not. I'm certainly not guilt tripping you into taking it on. For sure, that's not what's going on here. That'll help too, if you don't mind. That is. No, I do not mind. Thank you, Shulk. Thank you. The two villagers keeping watch in their Digit 2 area. They should be situated by the sea a little way down from Digit 2. Keep a good... Oh, yeah. Anyway. So, none other than Digit 2 Plains is where we're heading to next, and I think it's time for the ultimate game, Oh Chicken. That was a pretty lame one. Also, the fact that I could actually, that I panned the camera down so that I could see down to the ground, that was just all kinds of lame. I'm gonna up my game. We're gonna be here a couple times throughout this video, so I promise to do better. Okay, that's my word. Oh my god, that is such a great view of Mechon. Hey boys, I think I found our end slate. I'm just saying. God, that's so pretty. Can we get that and shot? I don't know. It's gonna be a little wonky. Talking to our boy Theo here. Yeah, that should do good. Huh? Oh, time to eat. Oh, starting to get hungry. The grub's the only thing to look forward to in this job. But why are you bringing it? What's up with Natalia? You know, she kind of wasn't wearing like any clothes. She probably caught a cold from, you know, the nighttime weather. It's so nice of her to deliver food to us out here. I like it, but I do feel a bit like I'm taking advantage of her. Still, there's another Homs in the village who I've heard's reliable. Long as she's got him, I reckon she should be alright. I hope I have some help. Is there just like weird love triangle going on between you three? By the way, give this to Natalia when you go back to the village. It's a fish I caught around here. It's some good eating, and nutritious to boot. Well, if it's a mackerel, you know my robot body's all about that. I'll give that to Fiora on the post-haste. I feel like our little something are always delivering my dinner, you know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? You sympathizing with my implied love triangle? You went already? Oh wow, that was quick. What's that? A fish? For me? Oh, how thoughtful of him. Mackerel's my favorite. It's just like Theo to be thinking of others. He's a kind soul. Maybe if I make this into a soup, I'll get better soon. That's interesting. A fish soup? I haven't had very many fish soups. I've had like a really great lobster bisque before, but that's about it. So hey, I'm a living garbage can, so I mean, Lord knows I would try it. Oh, you know what? I did not mod out experience gains. Oh well. With that taken care of, if we head back to the Digit 2 boys, is our court kind of looking lonely? Even like Theo coming over to comfort him, just like a real down the dumps. I've really got a lot on my mind. Can you guess what it's about? Tell me in greater detail. It's my girlfriend. It's her job to keep watch over Mechonis field. She works there full time, so we've got this long distance thing going. And with me being scared of heights, I can't go and see her. I'm worried she might forget about me if we stay apart any longer. I know how painful it feels to be separated from someone. Is there anything we can do? I want to help any way I can. Man, and of course Fiora's the one that can sympathize with that. Oh, I'm talking about like a great, like unique person to comment along with that. Okay, I'll tell you. I don't want her to
forget me.
I came up with this idea to give her a present. I'm sure a treasure called the Tear of the Sky will make an impression, but you can only find it on distant fingertip. There's no hello. There's no way I can go up there. I'm terrified of heights. And you know, I mean, okay, Sakura, maybe you haven't been all the way up there, but like the place actually does have railings going up like across the path. Then again, it is like a big climb up there, and Lord knows I'm not terrified if I were just walking up the pathway that leads to distant fingertip, but I would absolutely be terrified of the climb up there. So you know, Zarkor, I feel that. I still, my boy, I feel like if you're gonna want to make an impression on your gal, especially someone as adventurous and outgoing as ya gal, I feel like you should be the one to do it. Wait, hold on, where's my distant finger? Hey, so guess who forgot that you can hit the triggers to go on multiple levels of the map with the different landmarks? Ooh, can you tell it's been like a while since I've fucking played this video game of hours? Either way, Zarkor, I feel like you need to be the boy who does the thing to come up here to impress your gal. And also, this quest I feel is infamous with me because you need it to be a thunderstorm in order for the Tear of the Sky to spawn in. And really? Okay. And obviously the fastest way to do that is by changing the time over and over again until really, game? You're gonna give me rain but not the actual thunderstorm? Okay, no, it's fine. So I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna just continue to change the time over and over again. It spawns right there where those collectibles are, so I feel like literally every single time I do this quest, it takes me like 40 years for me to get the thunderstorm that I want. And then it's like right after that quest, then I just get thunderstorms like out the wazoo. That is actually how it goes. So I don't know, maybe we'll do a montage, maybe we'll sing a little ditty. I don't know, either way, I'll meet you when we finally get the thunderstorm. Been here for 24 minutes. 24 minutes. I'm playing as Melia. I'm in a high up location and there's only one thing I can do. End it already. Wow, I can't believe Melia is Sans. This better have been worth it, my man. Because here's the thing, right? I feel, my headcanon is that whenever you change the time, and especially whenever you change the time to be the same hour as it was before, my headcanon is that like a full 24 hours passes in between each time that you've changed that time. So I think we passed several months. I think we were camped out up on Distant Fingertip for literally several months, Zarkor. This better have been worth it, my man. Yeah, there's no way you could have done that. I mean, we had some real endurance on our side, my boy. Good heckin' lord. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's a token of my appreciation. Here's like 2 rubber bands and an ice cube. Oh, nice. Alkyone bottoms. Just what the doctor ordered. I mean, I guess he gave us some money too. That's great. Yes. I'm gonna spend it all at the shops. Oh, wait. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna give it to Juju to fund his crippling addiction to turning cabbages into buildings. Anyway. Once we complete that quest, Melia's staring at me. Did I say something odd? Giving her the death stare. Either way, once we do that, we do unlock this next quest. So, there's no way I can go all the way up there to give it to her. It's not like, you know, I want to see my girlfriend and all. She's at Mechonis Field, way over there in the distance.
You know what I'm gonna ask, right? Oh, we know what you're gonna ask, Sir Court. I think I figured it out.
But wouldn't it be better for you to give it to her yourself? It's not just the present itself that's important, it's the thought.
I understand where you're coming from, really I do. I think the same thing. But I just can't do it. It makes me dizzy just thinking about it. Okay, I understand. We could help with this last part. We've already come this far. We've already spent literal months of our lives, Sir Court. I know asking you to do it doesn't make me look very good. I mean, you're dang straight. So, will you take the Tear of the Sky tour for me? I guess we will. We're Xenoblade protagonists after all. It's not like we have any choice. Oh, great. I had a feeling you would. Her name is Bozatrox. She's so cute and just amazing. Okay, I'll give it my best shot. When you gush about your girl, I mean, that's my big weak spot. Zarkort, you're off the hook today, my man. I don't know where Mecon's field she is. The lookout base is confidential, so she's not allowed to tell us. It's called the Machina Refuge. Might be difficult to find. I mean, if it's anything like Not Mine Refuge, shouldn't be too bad. But he does actually give us the Tear of the Sky, which is kind of neat. Unfortunately, it is a key item, so we couldn't just like pawn it off to the local Machina Refuge shop. Or Machina Village shop. But if we look at it, you'll see that a rare gemstone that forms in places with a strong sea breeze really gives me Majora's Mask, Tear of the Sky, or I don't know, Moonsteer vibes from Majora's Mask. So it almost makes me wonder if that's based off of the same mythological story or like the same legend, or if there is some sort of common ground, just like how literally every game bases off like a thunder entity after Raijin, Thunder God. I can look at you, Thunderous from Pokemon, and also Electra from Xenoblade 2. I don't know, but it's interesting to me. So, do you say anything? What? Another hums? You blow my mind, my man. All right.
What do you need?
I feel like the way that he says, "What do you need?" I feel like that's so aggressive, you know? Hey, what's up? A bit of trouble? What's this I hear about you trying to become a Homs? Of course, Fiora is gonna be perking up. So, you'll listen to my troubles? Sorry to keep you. I am what you'd call a rescuer. My job is to save people in trouble. The problem is, I have trouble rescuing people from the water. Water is a real problem for us Machina, you understand? That's why like half of our villagers are just perpetually taking a dip in it. I've been thinking about it and decided I want to become Homs. As a Homs, I could go in the water and rescue people anywhere. I've even thought of a way. I think I could do it with the right things. I admire your motives, but what you are saying seems hard to believe. Is it really possible for a Machina to become a Homs? To be honest, I don't know. But I want to try all possibilities. I will never give up. I'm persistent, always have been. Well, again, man, like if we can crack the code and figure out how to get a Machina into a Homs, like just casually figure out the cure to get Fiora back into her Homs body, like, yeah, we're gonna be on board with this. For once, our horrible chronic affliction as Xenoblade protagonists is like gonna do us some favors, possibly. And thankfully, we already have. Wait, I thought I got all the material. Oh no, that's right. Okay, so for this one, we do need. We got the rest of the stuff that you can find pretty easily on Fallen Arm. Those flammy legs you can find on the beach right near Silver Wreckage. Poisonous corals are super common, so you should have no issue finding those. Those Lexos hearts, though, we're gonna find in Valk Mountain, and specifically by the ones that are near Hollowbone. So I'm gonna meet you right there. And sure enough, there's that boy just kind of undulating just all over the place. Look at that heckin' good noodle. And oh, did you hear that for the little Lexos? Oh my god, can we get a repeat on that? Is that the Lexos? Oh my god, either way, we got both the hearts, but good lord. We are back, my boy.
What do you need?
Also, that voice line is so aggressive. You got all the ingredients? I can't believe you did it. I'll mix the preparation right away and give it a try. Give it the old college try. What do you think? Am I looking more like a Homs? Still exactly the same? Really? Why isn't it working? I did it exactly like he told me. Wait, hold on. There was something not quite right about him. He was snickering while he told me what to do. Ugh, looks like my friend tricked me. What a jerk friend. Sorry for making you go to all that trouble for nothing. Should have known that becoming Homs was too much to wish for. You know what? Never mind. I can still do my job with this body. After all, I managed to save Natalia and Carlos, didn't I? And that's actually really cool to hear. Like, legit, I can't stress enough how much I love these Machina, because a lot of them have these really, I don't know, like almost scary designs. They're very imposing, but all of them have such these, they just all have these massive hearts of gold, and even have cases of the Machina legitimately just going out of their way to save these Homs and provide for them, to give them support. That is just so endearing to me. And the fact that you even have a Machina who wants nothing more than to become a Homs, like, I love the Machina. There's not that many of them here, but the ones that we do get, they are all just so good. I love them so much, man. But you look troubled. Is something worrying you? Resolving 1 or 2 problems should be a small matter for you. I'm happy, even if you're just saying that to be nice. Right, let's give them some hope. Ah, it's you. Do you think you could hear me out again? Sorry about all this. You know, the dangerous monsters around the village have increased. It's not only the Mechon, now even the Panios are crazy. They're just going all over, they're just going head over heels for Sasuke and Ham. A lot of the villagers have been attacked. We can't let this happen. I'm a rescuer, not cut out for fighting. I'm utterly useless. I was just wondering whether there were any fighters who could help. Useless? That's not true. You're amazing. Everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses. Leave the fighting to me. I'll show this monster who's boss. Oh, heck yeah, Mama Charlotte on the case. Let's heckin' go. But are you sure it's okay? Please think it through first. I love that. You know what? I am so Raxette in this case. Like, literally anytime I ask any friend for any help, it's always preceded by 40 lines of, hey, I mean, I would love to do this with you, but if you're not really feeling up to it, or if you're just like not really about it, I completely understand. Please, like, do not feel obligated to do it in the slightest. I swear, please, only if you want to do it, okay? Promise me that it's only on your terms if you wanted to go through with it. I'm actually Raxette. And also just like a terrible fighter too. I mean, I don't know, I've never fought anyone. Maybe we could change that. Let's go. But either way, these guys are going ham. So let's give them the ham. Next up, we have the M35s, which are these cute little floaty boys to do. Next up, we have the Aura Antols, which you can find pretty easily over in the fourth point. And last but not least, we have just the good old Oopas. Just the Oopa Chalupas in the flesh. So once again, 5th pull zone is gonna probably be your best bet to fight these boys and get all their tears. Quite literally, because we do actually need electric Oopa tears for an upcoming quest, and we actually need silver Antil fibers as well. So this is a great area for both this quest and other ones for the Machina Village. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, heckin' right on cue. Bada boom, bada bing. Let's head back.
What do you need?
The number of monsters has gone down thanks to you. Now the villagers can finally sleep a bit better at night. Good, it was our pleasure. We performed our task admirably. I feel like I can finally see what I should be aiming for. That's also thanks to you. Well, you know what, Raxette, if we can inspire you, I'm all the better for it. Because maybe that means by runoff, I can also be inspired and just a better boy. Who knows? Even if Homs can go in the water, it's best not to go out to sea. The concentrated ether out there means one mistake can be deadly. Okay, I think this finally confirms that. I know that, like, in one of the previous episodes, I was wondering kind of what exactly this purple stuff was surrounding the village, but I guess it's just the further out you go into the ocean, the more highly concentrated the ether within the water becomes, which is really interesting because, again, like, we have a case of ether concentrating to the point where, like, there's a lot of, I guess maybe in this case, not so much like glowiness, but like clear, vibrant coloring, if that makes sense. It still kind of goes with what we've learned so far, which also makes me wonder, like, oh, first off, hey, nice to know that Carlos says another thing, but it makes me wonder what sort of oceanic wildlife is out there in those vast expanses of ocean, especially ones that would have to put up with that much ether concentration, you know?
Well, either way, what I do know for Zoiton is next up on the list we have Elika, which, by the way, might have my actual favorite Machina design out of all of them. Actually, you know what? As a matter of fact, let's get a little closer look at her. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get a little cinematic with it. Why not, right? It's 2018. Just treat ourselves. Dang it.
Hey, try and talk about it. It'll make you feel better. You will listen to what I have to say? Oh, thank you. What's happened is I recently saw some Mechon really close to the village. I'm always going out of the village and collecting scrap nearby. When I was doing that the other day, I saw these huge Mechon walking around. I was so scared. I ran off as fast as my legs could carry me. Just think what would happen if those Mechon caught into our village. I mean, literally, our door is right open. Now I'm even more scared. Please help me. Help us all. Protect our village from the Mechon. I hadn't expected you would be in such dire straits.
Naturally, we would be delighted to assist you. We couldn't simply ignore a matter like this.
You really don't mind?
Oh God, I was trying to be cinematic and we just zoomed right into Charlotte. Oops. My bad. Either way, we get protect the village. We got to defeat 3 M85 meteor artillery units. These boys are actually kind of beefy, not gonna lie. Like, we're still a little over leveled for this area, so they're not gonna be too bad. But if you're sticking with sort of the recommended level for this area, which I would say would be right around the level, I don't know, 55 to level 56 esque zone or so, they put up a fight. But also, you can see here, Elika is actually opening up the back door to the Machina Village. We finally have access to that sort of pipe-esque door leading out of there. So, such flattery. I've been needing some of that recovery ether of yours. Oh, I'm sure you will, dumb man. Put it all up in your body. That's what I'm saying, my man. But yeah, so Elika, by doing this quest and by even just accepting it, we don't even have to complete the quest to have this available to us. We can now actually go out the back door. So heckin', let's do it up. Let's make our way over there. I will say this back door, it's nice to have if by any chance you are over in like that part of Fallen Arm and you just want to come back to the village. But I still feel like it's just a lot faster to use fast travel as opposed to making this trek all the way around this perimeter and then going through the pipe and doing all that fun stuff. So yeah, it's nice that it's there. I personally literally never use it, but again, it's there. And also we have, oh, so we have this little kid who did see Egil a while ago and he actually looked kind of cool. Man, okay, I wish this villager was one of the named NPCs so we could see his age and we could see how far back Egil was actually like a nice person. Also, by the way, shout out to the Machina kid. I feel like it almost looked like he had this sly little grin to him, almost the way that Nia cops that grin in that one scene. Oh, you know the one. Put that on screen right now. Oh, what a heckin' cutie, both of them. But like, I would love to know the exact time frame that Machina heckin' cutie pie was talking about to get like a better timeline of when exactly Egil sort of turned on everyone and became a lot more twisted with his views on Bionis. But either way, where are these guys? Hello? Oh, okay. I was dumb. I knew they were around Connecting Bridge. I forgot that they were at the opposite end from where the landmark like actually drops you off at, but here they are. So yeah, again, like be careful around these boys. At their level or below, they can put up a fight. Oh, Jesus Christ, the stuttering. Oh, get me out of here. Oh, I gotta do the smorgasbord, boys, up in here. It's as easy as that. It's as easy as that. Hello.
You're all such strong fighters. And because of that, you've made our home safe again. I want to thank you on behalf of the whole village. We're very grateful.
Don't worry about it. It was nothing.
Now I can go back to salvaging scrap again. Elika! Were you the precursor to my dear, sweet, beautiful baby boy?
Are you gonna just pop that salvager's code into my body? After all, make a girl cry, that's not gonna fly. Make a girl smile, you passed the trial. Maybe she's the predecessor we've been looking for this whole time. I can screw the theory that Rex was Adam's offspring, man. No, he's Elika's dear sweet child. Also, I saw that we got an art for... Oh, we got lock on for Fiora. Okay. Not my like go-to art or aura for her, but you know, why not? Well, I can, I guess we'll just replace her current one. It's not like an amazing art, but we'll show it off at some point. At some point. With that, though, we have one last quest with Elika.
Hey, I talked to Elika before I got out our good boy, our good old hero pond, to talk to her like a fool. So, yeah, sorry about that. Let me,
Welcome.
Hi, everyone. I was wondering if you would be willing to help me again? It turns out the Mechon you defeated were emitting a signal. Now that the signal has stopped, other nearby Mechon have gone on a rampage.
Wah, this is crisis, yes?
Yeah, it sounds bad. Those large Mechon must have been in charge of all the others. With no leader, they've gone completely mad. If they get as far as the village, we're done for. I'm sorry to keep asking you for assistance. It's not like we could just build a front door so we could like let people in or not, but could you take care of this?
Ricky know how you feel. Friends, we must help this person.
Thank you, brave fighters, brave hero pond, but you do realize the enemy is a whole horde of Mechon. Are you still prepared to accept the mission?
Oh, you know Ricky's all about that dangerous life, man.
In all truth, we should be defending ourselves. Sadly, the Machina have grown weak since we left the capital.
Easy peasy, Hirupon take care of it.
So, yeah, that's the dialogue. So, we have to defeat 10 of these guys. Truly, like, the most involved, like, defeat X amount of enemy quests that we've had to date. So, without further ado...
At the very least, thankfully, there are a bunch of them around the Digit 5 beach, so it's not too bad. I only spent, like, maybe 10 minutes or so taking care of all of them, but with all that taken care of, let's report back.
Welcome.
Welcome. This is the second time you've saved the village for me. I'll never forget that. Now the village truly is safe. I'm incredibly grateful. Thank you.
Yay, yay, happy! Ricky really happy!
As thanks for everything you've done for me, please take this. It's a collection of research notes left by my father.
I don't know why I decided to go first with that last word.
It looks like it's something to do with the MONADO. Since the MONADO is so important to you, I'm sure it will be useful. You should go into your inventory and take a look, and have a look. So, I will say, despite this questline kind of being a grind, it's kind of monotonous, we get armor records. We just straight up, kind of out of the blue even, get like a brand new MONADO art. And the fact that we get this MONADO art from the Machina, the people who sounds like they have a sort of rockier history with this sword. Like, God, again, I love these bonus MONADO arts. They have so much interesting lore behind them. And it doesn't help that armor is bar none, one of the absolute best arts in Shulk's arsenal. So, you guys know the drill. Actually, first off, we are going to be pumping some serious AP into this thing. It is going to serve us well, I mean, really until the end of the game. So it's going to do us well to invest as much as we can now. But just like before with Eater, let's go over this bad boy. I've always looked at Shulk as this sort of DPS/support hybrid, and MONADO armor really drives that role home. The biggest and only thing it gives is a flat damage reduction to all incoming damage on the party by a certain percent. The more I level it up, which I highly recommend you do, the more damage is reduced. It kind of stinks that leveling it up doesn't also increase the amount of time it stays active, but still, man, 15 seconds is a good chunk of time considering how fast-paced these battles become. Up until now, ether attacks have been kind of busted, especially with bosses and unique monsters that have been rocking those nasty purple attacks during visions. We can use shield to counter talent arts, we can use speed to counter the physical attacks, but we're just kinda SOL for those ether attacks. Armor finally evens the playing field, and when you get this thing maxed out, that 75% makes a huge difference. Some things to note though. Armor doesn't work on status effects like Blaze or Poison, so you do still have to watch out for the fellas like Fortress units that spam those attacks. It also eats up Shulk's entire talent gauge, so if you're fighting something with a spike, you'll need to be mindful about making sure you're, prepared to purge when needed. Again, if you outfit Shulk with enough double attack gems and get those relevant skills equipped, it's not too much of an issue. You can usually get your talent art filled up pretty quickly, especially too if you're using Battle Soul and all that fun stuff, but it's still something to keep in mind. Overall though, there's a reason the community considers this thing to be busted. An entire 75% damage reduction buff to the entire party is nothing to sneeze at.
and popping it up during a vision will almost always guarantee a vision tag break and some of those spicy portraits just for free for the entire team. This is such an easy set of side quests to do too, if not just a little time consuming. Even if you're not about the game side quests or, you know, doing your whole 100% route, you're trying to stay within the game's sort of recommended level, I still can't recommend doing these quests enough. Because I sure didn't my first playthrough. No way mama, was I really feeling it. But, like, in the not good meme way. So do the quests, get the armor, and just be the winner that you know you want to be. I'm so excited we have it. But, yet again, we have Raxit here. He's been thinking about something lately. Can we guess what? My guess, are you thinking about how heckin' cute heckin' Elika is? Because I know that's what I feel just every day of every hour for me. Thing is, I've been wanting to strengthen my body. It's impossible to become a Homs, so why not be a strong Machina? I need a strong body for rescue missions, but I also need to be able to stand up to those monsters. You helped me out last time, but I can't rely on you forever, so I'm gonna rely on you again. Is essentially what I'm saying. That's all I have to say. So, will you help me? Keep your chin up. We should help each other when we need it. We'll help you just like you helped the Homs. Oh, thank you. And after you've already done so much for me too. Are you sure you're willing to do this? I mean, wait a minute, we're protagonists. We've already come this far. We've talked to you. So, this one, we need 5 silver Antol fibers. So, again, 5th pulse zone, there's a reason we've been doing these quests in a certain order. Also, this needs some affinity, but also by doing the other quests, there's a pretty good chance that you've at least stumbled on a couple Antol fibers, and sure enough, look at that. We've already satisfied the requirements, so we are all good to go. Are those the silver Antol fibers? Wow, you guys are just carrying around all these heckin' ant strings. I'm impressed. Now I just need to implant them into my missile tissues. Heckin' Raxit is like metal AF, literally. And also the fact that he's just like performing muscle surgery on himself and playing them just right here and now, just right in front of everyone. Like, the boy goes hard. Again, literally, he's made of metal. Anyway, right now, I feel ready to rescue people no matter where they are. And monsters, bring them on. I'm sure I can protect the whole village. It's all thanks to you. I owe you so much. That's nothing, my man. I mean, you're good. And I love he gives us like oil and a swimsuit. I wonder if he had like procured these while we were in the middle of getting his stuff to become a Homs, and he was just expecting him to be able to swim and do all that fun stuff. So he just got himself some like sick trunks, but now he's passed them off to us because he doesn't have any use for them anymore. He's come to grips with the fact that he'll never become a Homs anymore. So he imparts the good armor set to us. I love it. Oh, it's so good. It's so relevant. I feel like maybe that was actually the direction that the devs were going with that being the quest reward. Oh, it's so good. Either way, we have Rizak. We have like a lot of R names, a lot of Z's in those names, huh? That was no good. It's so embarrassing. You can't just stand here all day. What is it? You're looking down in the dumps. We have to help each other out. Let us know what's wrong. Oh, sorry. Did you hear me speaking to myself there? Then I suppose there's no point in hiding it. It's my house door. It's broken. I just can't seem to open it. And now I can't get back inside either. Oh, that sucks, man. Pretty good at fixing things, but I haven't got the parts I need. Oh, I know. Could I ask you to help? You look like just a plucky Xenoblade protagonist I could use. I just need some parts. What about it? Move out of the way a sec. I'll break it down for you. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Wait, I don't want it broken even worse. You know it's my job to fix things. Can't stand seeing things broken. Who invited this lug to my door? Just want to be able to get the door working again. So we get the parts. I love that Ryan's just first mindset is to just bust it all down. That is like the most Ryan unique comment I think we've ever gotten. It's so good. It's so good. Oh man, well, for this one, we need digital filaments and dated frames. Oh my gosh, there's the method to the madness. So the dated frames are dropped by Mechon M56s, which we fought 10 of to get MONADO armor. So I highly recommend doing this quest before fixing a broken door, because chances are you're probably gonna find the materials you need in order to fulfill Risaka's requirements. But
Great, you got everything I need. Thanks for your help. Now I can finally fix my door and get back into my house.
and please do, because that sound effect is really starting to get grating. It has been like a big issue.
Ryan, I'm impressed. You do have what it takes.
Oi, oi, oi! Don't be shy. Just say it straight. Ryan, you're the man. Like that. God. Okay, like Ryan Ricky comments are still probably the best, but Ryan Fiora ones are just as good, if not, I don't know, even sometimes better. I can't decide which I like more, Ricky or Fiora roasting Ryan. Either way, it's so good, you can't go wrong. But hey, with that, we get fixing a broken door, and we truly have saved the Machina Village. Not from like the threat of imminent Mechon invasions, but just from this grating sound effect. And true to form, like I love these side quests where what we do has like tangible changes within the environments and the set pieces there within the world. Almost like the heckin' ether windmill things back in Earthsea. Yeah, it's just so cool, man. But I guess with all that, if we change it to nighttime, we'll notice now that she has moved over from her house somewhere around the village. I want to say near the Shulk's area? Or maybe the ether light? Oh, wait, no. Okay, there's the exclamation point. It's right there on the minimap. Yep. She is just hanging out by the ether light. So we have one more quest with her to sort of take care of. And I love that she's just popping squats right next to the ether light.
Well, this isn't good. I can't just leave my work. Oh, it's you. Here again in my hour of need. I'm sure you hear me out, right? You remember that I was locked out of my house, don't you?
We do.
Thanks to you, I managed to fix the door and get back inside. But when I got in, my precious mechanical flower was wilting. I want to water it, but the water around here's no good. You can only give mechanical flowers pure water, which,
oh my god, is that like an allegory to Fiora? Because she's the purest flower we could ever ask for, and she requires fresh water or to be. Anyway.
Hereupon Ricky go on quest for the pure water and take his sidekicks.
Wow, such a brave hero pun. Oh, I can just kiss you. Oh, sorry. I just have a bit of a weakness for cute things.
So, can I count on you?
Oh, I love it so much. And you know what, Risaka? I got a weakness for you. These are a heckin' cute thing too. You know what? Screw the giving the pure water to your flower. You're the purest flower I done ever seen in this village. Heckin' Elika was my past friend. Move aside. Risaka is now my new best friend. I mean, just like, what a heckin' wholesome gal. God, I love her so much, man. God, I love Risaka. Either way, if we pop up the old quest log, in a moment, so you'll see that the pure water is over in Zack Spring. So I'll meet you right there.
You know what? I never realized that there was like a little rainbow by Zack Spring.
That's such a neat little attention to detail. Maybe I commented on that before. I don't know, but it's fresh in my mind. So that's so cool.
Welcome.
Sorry, I know you must have gone through a lot of trouble to get it, but it looks like it'll take more than just pure water. It needs some kind of plant food. I heard you can make it by mixing electric Oopa tears and pure water. I need that or my flower will die. Please, will you bring me back some electric Oopa tears?
Oh, anything for you, Risaka. Oh wait, do I not have 5? I thought that's what I... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, so we're back here in 5th Pulse Zone for like the 40th time. And also something I should mention is that the water here is just deep enough where Ricky will be swimming and he won't be able to participate in battle. I didn't realize that. I did a chain attack and he wasn't participating and he wasn't asleep, so I was very confused, but that's what it is. So he's probably not optimal for 5th Pulse Zone. Oh, hi there. I didn't see you. I totally wasn't going on a walk with my new girlfriend.
Oh, you're back. Great, it's the electric Oopa tears. And better hurry up and make the plant food. Come on, my little flower, you can make it!
And I love that the plant food is like an electric current for a mechanical flower. That's so fitting, man. Oh, it's even bigger than before. Oh, truly the happiest ending for my heckin' gal. I'm so happy for her, man. So happy that I could. What is her canonical plant name's name? I would think she would have named it Charles. I think Charles is her plant's name. But as you can see, for doing this quest, She had this key lying around for like 10 years or so. I've forgotten what it's for. Take it, it's yours. So, for doing the Wilted Flower, we get, well, okay, I guess we get a lightning attack 4-gem, not really my steez, but we get the Mechonis key. Oh, heck yeah. So, gonna be playing a part a little bit later on. And by a little bit later on, I mean, literally probably, I think the next quest that we embark on. But this thing, for the Ether Exhaust System and Power Pipe Ruins. Now, we've been to Power Pipe Ruins before, but we haven't seen the Ether Exhaust System. And that's actually the final area on Heckin' Fallen Arm that we haven't seen yet. So pretty exciting stuff. It's actually relevant for a couple quests. And to me, that's so cool that the way that it kind of branches off and affects more than just like one side quest chain sort of deal. But with all that, we have one final quest with our boy Carlos here. And I love this boy because we have some really saucy dialogue in store. Oh God.
Ever since I arrived in the village, everyone's helped me so much. Take Zeka, for example, for one. She's done so much for me. She's looked after me from the day I was brought here. She's like a real stand-up gal through and through.
So that's cool, we get some affinity. But more so, I highly recommend if you want to live, talk to this boy with an all-girl party that doesn't include Fiora as the main lead gal.
Oh, come on, where is it? I've been looking for so long, I'm almost ready to give up. I'd tell you all what I'm doing, but it's really embarrassing. It's certainly not something I could talk to another
Guy about. Carlos. Carl. Excuse me. Did you notice who you're talking to?
Do not mock me.
Yeah. So he literally will refuse to give this quest to us, even if we're talking as Melia, even if he's literally surrounded by girls. Like, come on. Have you taken a look around you, my boy? Have you looked at these fine lasses? Melia, are you gonna put up with this, Melia? I don't think so. That's the look of a killer right there. And Melia, I do not blame you. She's gonna heckin' give her, no, a little too close. She's gonna give you these hands, Carlos. And it's so good because look, if we go to our party, if we get Charlotte up in the lead, and if we talk to our boy, did not mean to jump there. If we talk to him with Charlotte out, same thing. No, I can't talk with guys around. But then if we talk to him with Fiora, then he's just like, oh, finally, a girl's graced our presence. Oh.
Where's that thing?
Oh, man, we've already seen this.
If you don't mind me asking, what's wrong? Hey, I know that voice. Fiora? Yeah, it is you. Is that Carlos? We all thought you died at the Battle of Sword Valley. Oh, thank the stars. You're really alive. I fell down from the sword and the villagers helped me back here. Oh, wow. Wow. That's amazing. I can't believe it. The colony residents are going to be overjoyed when they hear. Oh man, this brings it all back. I haven't seen you since I enlisted in the Defense Force. Oh wow, and you look so different. Wow. Well, a few things have changed for me since then. But back to you. Is something wrong? Oh yeah, I was so happy to see you again, I almost forgot. Lost something really important to me. It's the sword on which I swore an oath to my best friend. Yeah, we enlisted in the Defense Force at the same time.
What happened to it?
I think I must have lost it when I fell off the sword. Just had a real mishap with it, you know? Haven't seen it since that day.
Would you mind if I helped you?
I mean, it would mean a lot if you would let me do this for you.
I kind of feel it's fate that we met here today. I know I can find it.
Huh. Just like when you were a kid. Rash enough to just accept any challenge, no matter how difficult. I can see why Vanguard wanted you for the Defense Force.
Rash, come on, don't be so mean.
Huh. Oh, I'm sorry, Fiora. I'm just glad you haven't lost that sweet old Fiora charm. Okay then, so you'll look for it?
Oh, we sure will, Carlos. So the Oath Sword.
Thanks. We'll have it back in no time. You better be doing me. You'll be doing a massive favor, Fiora. Start looking around the rest of the fallen arm. I'll be looking elsewhere in the meantime. That okay with you?
Sounds good to me. And also, I love that line where he's like, you know, it sounds like, despite Vanguard being, you know, obviously very harsh on the soldiers, it sounds like he kind of had a sweet spot for Fiora. And I love the headcanon that, because, you know, Dumban was a big hotshot within the Defense Force. I love the idea that the Defense Force soldiers were just, they loved Fiora. They'd come in for meals. They'd all hang out over at Fiora and Dumban's house. And I don't know, I'm all about that, man. I'm all about it. Basically, our end goal is to get back to where Ryan and Charlotte were when, like, they had just woken up, and, like, had tried to make their way to where Shulk and Fiora were going off against the big old Mechon boys that had kind of ambushed Shulk. So, oh, you know, okay. All right, here's the thing, right? I kind of went to Radio Carpea, but I guess if you just, well, oh, wow, no, okay. So I guess you don't have to do that and go through fifth pulse zone. I guess if you had just gone to 5th pulse zone and just done it that way, or whatever the landmark is that's like literally right next to us. If we hit that terminal up with the newly acquired key that we got from Rizaka? Is that her name? Oh, hold the phone. Well, either way, once we use that mechanics key, we can open up the way to basically backtrack and get back over there. Oh, oops, sorry. I was matching our little spam thing a little too hard there into the Wii menu. Also, did you guys see the way that I kind of like shot up the wall when I did the spam thing? Oh man, I want to recreate that. I don't know if maybe it was, because I know that the walls sort of had that diagonal slant to them in some places. I don't know if it was me doing that little slidey motion up that diagonal slant that made me go super fast, but either way, did I maybe discover a new speedrun strat for going up walls faster? I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to analyze that footage and really see what happened. That was kind of nuts, actually. If I discovered a way to scale up walls faster, like, oh my god. Dude, I'm like kind of hyped to go over that footage. Also, maybe it could be an after effect of me using the 60 FPS mod and it'd be a little wonky with different game mechanics. I don't know for sure. Oh my god, all I do know is that was a really great instance of playing chicken, man. That was actually really tight. Probably couldn't have gotten any closer. We might have died, actually. But either way, as you can see, we're back to where Ryan and Charlotte were when they woke up, and we have our item orb not over there. Ha! You thought we were going to collect it? Nay, I say. We have some ether crystals to collect. Okay, fine. We'll go pick up a red item orb, too. Fine. I'll meet you back over at the village. See you then. And we're back. Oh, wait, no. Carlos stuff. Oh, come on. Oh, what a tease. Where's Ryan meeting to bash in that door? Ah, that nerve. It's like I was even calling out to him, too, to not, like, lock the door behind him. And then he just went into his house like a fool anyway. Ugh, this boy out of here. Either way, my boy, we found your sword. We did it. Carlos. That smile. You must have... Oh, the sword. Oh, you found it. Is this the sword you were looking for, Carlos? That's it. You found it. Oh, this is the sword on which I swore an oath to my friend. Where'd you find it? It was embedded in the power pipe ruins. It's tougher than it looks. No, it's a crummy sword, all right. It was a massive stroke of luck that didn't shatter on impact. Honestly, like, you're really lucky, Carlos, that it landed directly. I mean, basically, I'm assuming, like, some sort of sandy-esque zone, but what I would have done without you to sort me out. Even if it seemed a bit rash on your part, I'm glad you helped me. He really keeps hammering home the whole rash thing. We have a quest where we had to exclusively take it on as Fiora. Gee, I wonder what we're unlocking as the reward here. But I am glad it worked out for you. Well, I guess this isn't much, but I want you to have my daggers. They're well made and have sturdy grips and all that fun stuff. I have my own sword now, so I won't be needing them anymore. Real capitan of my own situation if you are catching my sitch. Thank you, Fiora. Don't mention it, Carlos. It was my pleasure. I just really loved you in the Wedding Crashers. But for doing that, we get Jack Daggers and also Fiora's rashness skill. Oh, Fiora's rashness skill. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, Carlos, you're the true MVP for letting us finally unlock Fiora's 4th skill branch. So before we go over that, for as Mimi as I was making Carlos, one thing I do want to draw attention to is the fact that I love how he very clearly notices that something is like very different with Fiora. He acknowledges that her appearance has changed drastically, that she looks like a Mechon, but he just kind of brushes it off. He doesn't really pay it any mind because he knows Fiora. He's just so happy to see her. Again, we're going to be seeing different bits and pieces of Fiora being very self-conscious about her new body, especially with how all of her friends back at Colony 9 would think of her having this new Mechon body. And I love seeing Carlos here because I feel like he's proof enough that like I think most people wouldn't mind her new changed body. But either way, we got the Jag Taggers. They're actually really good, so we're going to be using them for a pretty decent chunk of time. Either way, Rashness, which is such a fitting skill tree for Fiora. I mean, that's literally how she acquired her Mechon body to begin with, was this skill tree, essentially. It was Carlos's fault all along. This has some amazing perks. This first one, Vision Mode, it's, I guess, not amazing. You know, you get bonus damage during a vision. That's, you know, that's not an awful perk to have, not my go-to. But the second one, Ultimate Counter, turning all counterattacks into critical hits. This is great. The tree itself, when you activate it, will boost her counterattack rate, and when it, when you max it out, it does it by a decent percent. You can further boost this by other skills and other gems and all that fun stuff, so that can be a fun time to be had. But anything that just gives you guaranteed critical hits is going to be a great time with another perk on this skill tree. This one, Vital Force, dealing damage will occasionally max the talent gauge. It's only a 2% chance, but still, like, when Fiora has some of the best damaging talent arts just available out of anyone, that's gonna be a godsend. But this one right here, critical combo, turning all double attacks into critical hits. Fiora has some of the best double attack builds in the game. This is a skill that links great with Shulk, great with Dumban, and with Fiora herself too also rocking that. You want to talk about a way to just build up your party gauge like an ain't no thing, and to just have like chain attack after chain attack after chain attack. It is hands down one of the best skills in the entire game, and I can't recommend just linking it to everyone enough once you finally unlock it. So I honestly, as soon as I get this tree, I just go for it like immediately. We do, like, we're almost there with that one perk over on Daring. Yeah, we're like 60 coins away, so I'll just go ahead, I'll put coins 60 points away from maxing that out. Once we do unlock it though, we're switching over to Rashness, because especially critical combo, I cannot stress enough how much I want that in my body. So with all that taken care of, with a brand new MONADO art unlocked, Fiora's 4th skill tree branch just given access to, along with one of the best hacking skills in the game. Oh, I'm so excited to just have all the goodies along for the ride with us now. Next episode, we're going to be doing a couple more of the Machina Village side quests, along with a couple heart-to-hearts and all that fun stuff too. It's going to be the last side quest video before we get back on track with some actual story progress. So until then, I'll see you then.